Triad hosted its third annual Winter Driving Safety Tips for Seniors event. The event is to assist seniors in the area to stay safe on the roads by reminding them of precautions to take with the winter months approaching. Our Chelsea Brown has more on this week's Northwoods adventure.
Sergeant Neil Dickinson of the Minnesota State Patrol presented to a group of around 50 locals about winter driving safety.
I go around and give presentations on, some advice and some tips that, for the drivers that can help reduce your chances of being involved in a crash. And then again, I talk about what can you do when you are involved in a crash too.
Although the first major snowfall hasn't hit the Brainerd area, with the holidays coming up, Dickinson expects traffic to pick up as well.
Again, with Thanksgiving coming up, Christmas, the holidays coming up here, we see an increase in traffic on the roadways. So again, we're going to have more traffic on the road, which means that our following distance could be reduced, but as a driver, make sure that increased following distance is there, especially if it's slippery out there and snowing.
The purpose of the event is to not discourage Minnesotans to be afraid of snowy or icy conditions on the roads.
And more than anything else, don't let the snow stop them from going out or doing anything unless it's bad enough that it warrants it.
Give yourself plenty of time to go to where you are going. Again, if it's really bad outside, if it's a blizzard or the road conditions are that poor, if you don't have to go, we recommend that you don't travel. Stay home and wait for the roads to get cleared up.
Triad also provided guests with a winter car safety kit, complete with an emergency blanket, hand warmers, and a red flag used when rolling into a ditch.
I actually had somebody last year that came into the office to tell us that 2 weeks after our event, they ended up in the ditch. And the only reason they knew what to do is because they had just been to our event.
Elder knows that these tips aren't necessarily things people in the area already don't know, but it's a good refresher as these types of weather conditions approach. In Brainerd, Chelsea Brown, Lakeland News.
If you've enjoyed this segment of Lakeland News, please consider making a tax-deductible contribution to Lakeland Public Television.